Good morning and welcome to game number 3 of the round-robin portion of the CCM World Invite back at the Arctic Ice Center in Orland, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. This morning, Gales are taking on the Junior Canes. Gales wearing blue, Canes in white. Gales with a tied game last night against the St. Louis Sting. It was a 1-1 game with a tying goal from Cash Tritton. Gales have 1 tie and 1 loss so far for the weekend. There will be a game this evening, regardless of the outcome. We'll see what that looks like when the games have wrapped up this morning. Canes, so far over the weekend, have a 4-0 win over the Sting. And then they have a loss last night against Team Philly. It was a 3-1 loss. The same team, Gales, had a 3-0 loss. So it should be a pretty competitive game this morning. Go ahead and subscribe and you'll see the game come up later for the 4th game of the weekend. You'll be able to get notified when that goes live. Getting ready to kick this off. Tritton, Creel, Hodson, Baldy, and Folks. All right, Folks in for the face-off. Gales win it back to Hodson, feeds it up to Creel, gets picked off, and Kane sent it back the other direction. Send up the boards, couldn't clear. Just had to reach a Baldy. Hodson sends it back to Baldy behind the net. Picked off, crossed through the crease, shot. Goal from the Canes in the first shift. I'm going to change the scoreboard here. It didn't take. I apologize, folks. Davison for the face-off. Gales win it. Couldn't clear the zone. Kane sent it down low. Forecheck the other direction. Puck sent into the Gales defensive zone. Kane sent it back behind the goal line. Comes out to the blue line. Kane shot left of the net. Through the crease. No one there. 13:48 remaining. Shot, goal. .36 remaining. Nervegna in for the face-off. Canes win the face-off, chip it up the wall. Chipped up by Posner. Huge hit by Jennings. Parsons brings it in the zone, brings it into the corner. Loose out front. And the Canes bring it back through center ice. Poke check by Posner. Reverse the other direction into the neutral zone. And that's going to be offsides. Face off. Coming back to center ice. Jennings on the forecheck. Scoreboard corrected. And that's going to be an icing. Nervigna in for the face-off. Gales offensive zone. Wins it back to the wall. Jennings back to the blue line. Shot. Tipped. Redirected. Loose out front. Shot. Sent wide by the goalie. Jennings reverses it back into the corner. Nervigna. So Parsons feeds it. Jennings shot. Blocked by the Canes, and they bring it back the other direction. Good sequence for the Gales. Posner chips it up the boards. Out of reach of Jennings. Picked up at the blue line for Posner. Canes pick that one off in the neutral zone and bring it back the other direction. Loose out front. Nervigna brings it through the neutral zone. Drops it back out to Parsons. Parsons takes a hit. Pushed off the puck. Shot by Larson at the blue line. Off a body. Baldy on a back check. Loose out front. Shot goes wide. Comes out. Kalea couldn't get the clear. Ends up making the clear. Parsons out to Kalea. Kalea working along the wall. Canes take it away. Folks comes in as well as Rogum. Canes with a cross-ice pass and send it down low in the Gales defensive zone. Baldy tries chipping it out. Couldn't clear, reverses it the other side. Scroggin comes down low to support. Shot off the legs of Hodson, and Folks is on the forecheck the other direction. Shot off the blocker, comes out to Hodson. Hodson sends it around the boards. Sent back the other way by the Canes. They scoop it up and go through the neutral zone. Shot, missed the net, comes out the other side. Defense picks it up in the neutral zone, whiffed on it. Kane sent it back, picked up at the goal line by Rubino. Rubino's got room through the center, brings it up. Poke checks it up, couldn't be fielded by Creel. Rubino chips it in. Back in the neutral zone to Creel. Puck up and into the crowd. .10:39 remaining in the first period. Gales trailing 2-0, 2 early goals for the Canes. Gales win the faceoff. Backhanded down low, picked up at the hash marks. Cross pass off the shoulder of Creel. Sent along the boards. Davis picks it up, sends it back down. Canes lost an edge, kept in play. Canes reverse it back into their own zone. Creel putting pressure. Cross-ice pass, tipped. And it's back in the Gales defensive zone. Loose out front, sent wide by Kobe in net. Shot wide of the net. Goes back around the boards. Looks like we have a penalty. And looks like Creel maybe heading to the box for Gorman. All right. Gale's going to go on an early PK, 9:50 remaining in the first. Jennings, Parsons, Larson, and Posner in for the PK. 9:50 remaining in the first. And waiting for the penalty to pop up. Jennings in for the face-off. Looks like they're going to go 2 and a 10 for that one. Calling it a boarding. Creel will be serving 10. And Volkel serving the 2. Back out to the blue line. Canes winning the faceoff. Out into the corner, sent around the boards. Jennings presses up high. Shot at the faceoff. Circle goes wide. It's a pass. Back out to the wall. High in the slot. Other side, a crossing pass. Shot. Couldn't connect, or sorry, off the leg of Posner. Shot off the body goes wide. 51 seconds remaining. Shot off the skates of Jennings. Jennings gets the clear. And they're going to wave off the icing. Jennings gets a poke check in there to keep him pinned. 35 seconds remaining in the PK. Could have been a high stick, didn't call. Canes walk it up, backhand shot up and over the net. Not going to make it out the other side. Off a skate and comes back down to the faceoff dot. Chipped off the boards. And they're going to call that one an icing. Pretty sure it went off a leg, but icing it is. .18 seconds remaining in the PK. 8:37 in the first period. Larison wins it back into the corner. There will be a ice cut after this period. Cross ice pass. And Kane send it back down low. 5 seconds remaining. Shot deflected off a leg. Shot. Goal as the clock expired. Give the Canes a 3-0 lead. Skrogum, Nervegna, Kalea, Martin, and Rubino. Nervegna in for the faceoff. Canes win it back into their zone. Skrogum on the forecheck. Along the wall, kept in play by Rubino. Nervegna walks it up, shot, glove save. Canes come away with the face-off win. Bring it back to the neutral zone, chip it out to the wall. Cross, chipped, save Kobe. It's still loose out front. Comes out, face of the face-off circle, top of the face-off circle. Glove down by the Canes, picked up by the Gales in the neutral zone. And they send it across into the zone, picked up by the Canes at the blue line. And they chip it out. And it's foot race the other way. No icing. Martin comes away with the puck, chips it up the walls. Skrogum gets the clear. Cross ice pass, no one home. And that's going to be an icing. Davis, Jennings, Parsons, Larison, and Posner. Davison for the face-off, 7:17 remaining in the first. Davis wins it back to Larison, shot off the shin, goes wide. Davis picks up the puck along the boards. Out to Jennings, gets deflected, comes out to the blue line, shot, glove save. .702 remaining in the first. Davison for the face-off. Wins it back to the blue line. Shot, Posner tipped just wide of the net. Bouncing puck. Comes out to the blue line. Larison keeps it, sends it down low. Scooped up in the slot by the Canes as they make the line and dump it in. No icing. Larison pressed. Sent across. Goal. Loudon, Tritton, Folks, Baldy, and Hodson. Comes out the other side. Baldy tries to clear off the body. Canes bring it back the other direction. Loudon tying it up. Gales make it in the zone. Picked up by Hodson. Shot. Goal. Gales win the face-off. Kalea chips it up out of reach of Nervegna. Out to Martin. Martin, cross-ice pass picked up by the Canes, kicked into the Gales zone. Loose out front. Martin ties up. Backhand shot, save Kobe. 5:58 remaining in the first. Nervegna in for the face-off. Shot blocked by Martin, down. Loose out front, backhand shot goes wide. Nervegna picks it up back behind the net. Canes are going to retrieve that in the corner. Nervegna with a hit. Martin back in action, loose out front. Shot, save, Kobe. Comes through the other side, 4-on-2 the other direction. Missed pass. Strogum trying to hit the crease. Sent out through the up front, it's loose. Goes back out, and Canes get the clear. Gales. Kobe with a save. Gales get the puck. And outside the corner, picked up by the Canes. Shot up and over the net. 5:02 remaining in the first. Cross-ice pass out to Kalea. Makes his own. Nervegna comes in to support. Larison keeps it in play. Cross-ice. Scroggins loose out front. Shot, save, Kane. Shot. Goes wide, goes around the boards. Canes. Stretch pass. Kobe fields it, chips it out to Scroggum. Larison tips it in, and Kalea flushes him out. Posner keeps it in the neutral zone. Canes go for a defensive regroup. Gales get the clear. Loudon in pursuit. Brings it into the zone. Canes pick it up. Loudon gets a stick in there. Loose out front. Chipped up by Baldy. Davis scoops that one up. Sends it back behind the net. Up the boards. Davis gets the clear. Sends it across. Couldn't hit Loudon in motion. Loudon takes a hit along the boards. Gales battling, heads out into the corner. Comes out to the blue line. Baldy couldn't feel that one. And it comes out the other direction. No icing. Baldy sends it across. Jennings tips it in the zone. No icing. Nope, that's going to be an icing. Timmy comes away with it. Gales keep it in play, though. Chipped up. Puck's in around the boards out to Jennings. Jennings chips it up. Goes to Parsons. Parsons brings it through the neutral zone. Scott Folks with him. Drives it to the net. Backhand shot goes just wide. Comes out. Jennings sends it back down low. Canes get into the neutral zone. Chipped back up. Canes going to retrieve in the defensive zone with a stretch pass. Martin back on the ice after a blocked shot in the last shift. Canes keep it shot, tip. Out front, goes wide. Rubino sends it airborne. Bouncing puck out to Parsons. Parsons gets dangled, gets dropped. No call. And Martin will reload back in the defensive group. Out to Folks. Drops it back. Parsons sends it down low. Folks tips it. Bouncing puck outside the crease. Comes out to Martin. Martin shot. Goal. And the Gales aren't giving up. 5-1 with 1:35 remaining as the offense is picking up some momentum over the last couple shifts. Larson, Posner, Loudon, Tritton, and Nervegna, and a little bench side chat with the refs and the coach for the Canes. All right. Nervegna in for the faceoff. Chipped by Tritton. Canes pick it up, send it across. Bosner keeps it out of the zone. Nervegna brings it back the other direction. Brings it in down low. In the corner, reverses. It's got Larson back at the point. Brings it back behind the net. Loudon comes in to support. Canes bring it back the other direction, feed it across through the neutral zone. Posner's, and they're going to call that offsides. Posner stuffed the attempt to dump the puck in the Gales' defensive zone. 1:02 remaining in the first. Hodson and Baldian at the blue line, same forward group. Canes bring it across. Shot loose out front, off the post. And Avega brings it back the other direction. Cross-ice pass chipped by Wowden, still in play. Picked up at the blue line. Hodson sends it across. Tritton. Canes bring it in the slot. Shot. Save. Goal. Scroggum, Kalea, Davis, Martin, and Rubino. Davis in for the faceoff. 35 seconds remaining. Davis wins it back to Martin. Martin makes the line, sends it in off a body and cleared back out the other direction. Martin poked from the back there. Fed up to Scroggum, couldn't field it. Martin shovels it out, opposite side to Kalea. Kalea on net, and that's going to get covered with 13.7 seconds. Davis in for the face-off. Comes out. Kane's able to scoop that one up. Kept in by Rubino. Rubino shot. Loose out front and covered 3.7 seconds. Same crew as before. Davison for the face-off. Gales win it back. Cross-ice shot. Blocker save. Scroggum right off the face-off. Davis wins it to the side. Goes just off the blocker and goes wide. And we're going to take a quick break here while the boys head to the locker and they cut the ice. See you in a few minutes. All right. Players back on the ice. Quick stretch, and then we will kick off the second period. Canes currently leading 6-1 as we go into the second period. Late goal by Parsons. Put one on the board. All right, kicking off the second period, Tritton, Creel, Folks, Martin, and Hodson. Wins it back to defensive crew for the Gales, sorry. Puck pinned down in the corner. 3 Gales on the puck. Circled back around. Dropped back, cycle picked up by Folks. Folks on the forecheck the other direction. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Shot up and into the rafters. Gales trying to pick up on the momentum they were building at the end of the first. Same crew as before, Folks in for the face-off. Wins it back to the wall. Tritton picks it up, tries feeding it to the point, gets tied up. Folks has it, walks it around. Shot just over the net, shot by Baldy. Still in game. Hodson sends it back down low, chipped wide. Folks brings it around there, feeds it back to the blue line. Shot down low, Creel by himself, right outside the crease. Canes get the clear, picked up by Baldy. Baldy feeds it back down into the zone. And Creel comes along the boards, backhands it the other direction, keep it in play. In comes Wowden, chipped off the glass. Again, picked up by Baldy in the neutral zone. Makes the line, Gales clear, and no, they don't. Creel on the effort to clear the zone. Said it wasn't quite enough. Bullwinkle, Wowden, Davis, Martin, and Rubino. Davis sent for the faceoff, wins it back to the wall, scooped up by Rubino. Back behind the net, reversed the other direction, chipped around. Out to Martin. Martin feeds along the wall. Davis on the forecheck. He's got numbers. He's got Wowden with him. Davis sends it across. And couldn't get it angled to the front of the crease where Wowden was. Same crew as before. Davison for the faceoff. 13:25 remaining in the second. Wins it back to the blue line. Shot Rubino. Pad save out into the corner. Wowden's going to get there. Brings it across. He's got room in the slot. Shot just wide of the net. Martin pinches up. Keeps it in play. Davis drops back. Canes feed it up through the neutral zone. Rubino's going to get there first. Cycles back, clears, chips it across to Wowden. Wowden out to the wall, just out of reach of Davis. Canes bring it back in. Reverse back. Canes go for a full change. He's got Wowden wide and Boinkle 2-on-0. Goal. Canes get tied up during the change, and the Gales start working to close up the gap. Boinkle, goal, stretch pass from Rubino. 12:40 remaining in the second period. Nervegnan for the face-off. He's got Jennings and Parsons with him. Posner and Larison back at the blue line. Canes, win the face-off. That's going to be a tripping penalty. Wait, nope, just a tripping penalty. Jennings, as goalie heads to the box, makes it extra man. Shot. And still in play. Canes maintain possession still with the extra man. Tied up by Jennings. Canes still have it. And that'll be it. Gale's going to go on the penalty kill. 12:09 remaining. Gale's going to be down one player for a minute and a half for a tripping call. Larison, Posner, Wowden, and Folks. All right. Folks in for the face-off. All right, Gales win that one. Posner has it, sends it around the boards. Canes able to keep it. Send it back down low. Stuffed by the Gorman, and they clear the zone. Wowden and Folks working together on that one. Wowden gets in with a poke check. Folks the other direction. Shot off a shin. Loose, almost rolls in from the block. Goalie had to dive to the other post. Gales with a near shorthanded goal, and it comes back the other direction. Canes make the zone, walk it up, send it across, high slot. Folks is able to get a stick in there, bouncing puck out to the wall. Canes send it across, shot off a shin, loose out front, still loose. Tipped up and cleared. 38 seconds left in the PK. Fresh legs on the ice. Tritton in. Tipped across. 30 seconds left. Shot. Blocker save. Kobe comes around the boards. Tritton in pursuit. Comes out to Posner. Posner sends it to the wall. Too many Gales. Shot. Short side. Bouncing puck back behind the net. 12 seconds remaining. Sent around the boards. Kane sent it across, loose out front. Save. Save again. Kobe with 3 saves. And Gales make the clear. As Jennings takes the ice. Back to even strength. Posner chips it up the wall to Tritton. Tritton trying to feed it up. He does to Folks. Folks and Jennings 2-on-1 the other direction. Sends it across. Just wide of the net, right through the crease. Canes bring it back the other direction. Defensemen communicating their marks. Davis in, feeds it out. Picked up by Davis on a change. Goalie comes out. Kept in play. Goalie came out. Davis made contact, no penalties. Canes bring it back the other direction on a change. Picked up by Hodson. Comes out of reach, and Creel able to get the clear. They lost an edge. Creel jumps over, comes out to Jennings. Jennings has to wait. Fed back down low, and Davis presses, almost picks that one off. Shot, glove save, Kobe. Gales maintaining momentum. Nervegna in for the face-off. Goalie came all the way out to the hash marks. Shot. Goal. Off a stick of the Gales from the blue line. Nervegna, Volwinkle, Loudon, Martin, and Rubino. Gales come away with that one. Chipped in by Nervegna on net, and covered by the goalie. Canes win the face-off, chip it up to the wall, make the neutral zone, and that would have been offsides. Sent out to Volwinkle, enters the zone. Volwinkle with a goal already, blocker save. Canes send it across, makes it to the neutral zone. Gales pick it up, send it back in. Canes send it around the boards. Rubino able to keep that one in. Defenseman brings it up, chips it across. Canes have it down low. Nervegna pressed off the puck, lost his stick. 8:28 remaining in the second. Out to the point, shot, blocked. Out into the corner. Sent across into the slot, picked up, cleared, tipped down. Loudon in pursuit. And they're going to call that offsides. .8:12 remaining in the second. Goals from Parsons in the first and Volwinkle in the second. Folks wins it, and Larson sends it back down low in the zone. Canes recover, feed it up, tipped into the neutral zone. Posner scoops that one up. Kalea tips it in. No icing. Scroggum almost picks that one up. Kalea almost had that with Scroggum in the slot. Kalea digging back behind the net. Folks comes in to support. Kane send it up, comes up to the blue line, kept in by Larson, tipped. Just goes wide. Timmy posted out front. Posner makes the zone, keeps it in the zone. Canes bring it back the other direction. 3-on-1, back checking Gales. Save, Kobe. Larson feeds it back the other direction to Folks. Folks chips it up. Didn't get enough on it. Still pinned along the wall. Chip back behind the net. Chipped up. Scroggum gets a leg on it. And it's loose through the neutral zone. Sent to the wall in favor of Kalea. Gale's going for a defensive regroup. We got a player at the other blue line. Send it across to Larson. Sends it over to Folks. Folks, shot. Pad save. Canes. Folks sends it back the other direction. He's got Parsons posted out front. Couldn't get the pass to him. Parsons walks it across. Sends it over to the other side. Shot. Goal. Can't see the number on that one. That may be Baldy. And it is. Make it a 7-3 game. Gales not out of it. 6:29 remaining in the second period. Davis, Jennings, Parsons, Rubino, and Baldy comes out. Canes have it, feed it up. Out to Baldy. Baldy chips it up. Rushing Jennings. No icing. Parsons posted out front, gets pushed out of the crease. Kicked over to Davis. Davis working down low, comes out. Hodson sends it back behind the goal lines, back at the net. And the goalie covers that one. Fresh defense coming onto the ice. Looks like we got Martin and Rubino. Davison for the faceoff. 6:03 remaining in the second as they find a home for the net. Davis wins it back to Martin. Shot off legs and out of play. I'm going to do that one again. Player going home with an extra bruise. 5:58 left in the second. Davis wins it back to Martin. Another shot off a player. Canes couldn't get the clear. Tied up in center ice, and they're back through the neutral zone. Shot. Kobe with the save. Kick back. Martin. Rubino comes in. Jennings couldn't get the poke check clear. Comes out to Davis, kicks it up to Rubino. Rubino feeds it to Jennings at his feet. Back to Davis. Davis getting some passes off, but not making a lot of headway. Out to Martin. Tipped by the Canes and recovered. And they're going to say that's icing. Looks like Davis may have had a hand on that one, but they're saying it made it all the way down. It's going to come back to the Canes defensive zone for a draw. 5:13 remaining in the second. Gales trailing 7-3. Goals by Baldy, Parsons, and Volwinkle. Vervegnan for the face-off. He's got Tritton and Creel with him. Cash, winger line. In effect, so far this weekend, chipped up, and that's going to be on net. Kobe P sends it wide. Larson gets hit from behind in the boards. It's going to be a penalty. Let's see what happens here. Take a quick break. All right, Larson working his way back to the bench with some assistance. And the refs talking to the benches here to find out what we're going to call. See whether that's going to be a 2 or a 2 and a 10. .458 remaining in the second. Gale's going to be on the power play. There's a hit from behind going into the boards. right, they are still working on how they're going to call this. Talk to the Gorman bench, back to the scorekeeper, and then over to the Canes bench now. All right, a couple updates here. Looks like that player who initiated the penalty has left the game. He's been ejected. 4 minutes on the clock. Major. Gales on an extended power play here. Parsons, Jennings, Nervegna, Baldy, and Hodson comes out to the blue line. Hodson sends it to Baldy. Shot goes wide. Comes out to Hodson, keeps it in play along the wall. Kane's able to chip that one up. Glove down by Hodson. He's got a man on him. Fed back up to the blue line, and Jennings brings it back in. Larison, during the conversations, took long enough, and he was able to get his legs underneath him. He's got a stick, and he's ready for the next shift. Kane's driving it in the zone during the PK. 3:25 remaining. Gales try feeding it up to Jennings. He's expecting on the other side. And Gales need to slow this one down just a little bit. Nervegna feeds it back up to Baldy. Baldy sending out to the corner to Parsons. Parsons chips it in. He's got Jennings. Sends it through the slot. No one there. Kept in play by Parsons. Parsons preventing clear. And looks like Gales are going to get a penalty now for interference. It's like Hodson. No. It's like Baldy going to head to the box for interference. We're going to have a little bit of 4-on-4 here. Davis, Folks, Rubino, and Martin. 3:53 remaining in the second period. Minute 30 of 4-on-4. 2:55 remaining on the major. Folks in for the face-off, wins it back into the corner. Martin chips it up the boards. Davis sends it out to Folks. Folks with a stick lift. And Canes will bring it back the other direction. Sent across, picked up by Folks. Folks lost an edge. Chipped into the neutral zone. Brought in, stood up. Davis has it in the slot. Lost it. High shot. Wide. Comes out on the wall. Davis on the forecheck. Cleared. Folks goes the other direction. Gets tied up. Davis chips it in. And player down. And we're going to take a quick break. All right. All right, we're getting ready to continue play here. No penalties assessed. And 3:02 remaining in the second period. 40 seconds remaining of 4-on-4. 2:04 remaining in the Gales. And the power play in favor of the Gales. Vowinkle in for the face-off. Canes win it. Chip it up the boards. Get the clear. Kobe sends that off to the side. Rubino picks that one up back behind the net. 20 seconds remaining of the 4-on-4. Brings it out front. Rubino walks it up, makes the zone. Couldn't hold on to it. Dingles around, and he's fighting back into the corner here. Tritton comes in to support, sends it back down to the point. Went over the stick of Vowinkle. Martin picks that one up, back to Vowinkle. Gales get in a partial change. Gales now on the penalty kill as well. Canes pick up the puck. Gales get tied up behind the play, and puck sent airborne out to the feet of Martin. Canes get a chip in. Nevada comes in to assist. 1:04 remaining. Lost out front. Scooped up by Rubino. Chipped off the boards. Martin on the opposite side. Got Parsons down low in the neutral zone. Canes battling in the Gales zone. Nevegna feeds it down low. Canes goalie comes out. Goalie likes coming out of the crease as he made contact with Davis earlier in the game at the hash marks. Canes bring it in on the PK. Jennings with a hit, takes a hit and turn. Posner out to Jennings. Jennings spins around, brings it down in the corner, fed out front, loose on the short side, and covered by the goalie. 13 seconds left from the 4-minute penalty. Davis, Creel, Tritton, Posner, and Larison back after getting hit in the corner, leading to an ejection on the Kane side. Davis in for the face-off. Canes win it back into their corner. Creel ties him up. Davis comes in to support. 5 seconds left. Davis has it. Finds some space. Shot, short side, hits the post. Creel has it in the corner. Brings it out to Davis. Back to the feet of Creel. .43 seconds left in the period. Back to 5-on-5. Cross check to the head of Creel, not called. Tritton gets a shot, goes just to the left of the net. Comes out the other side. Larison poke checks it back in. Davis shot off a stick and up into the netting. Fresh defense coming out. 27 seconds left in the second. Davis wins it back to the blue line. Shot Baldy. Tipped by Davis, goes wide. Comes out to Hodson. Hodson keeps it in play. Feeds it through the faceoff slot. Fed the other direction. 14 seconds left. Breakaway the other direction. Kobe P. last man. Shot. Save. Kobe. Fed around the boards. 4 seconds left. Kobe with the cover. 0.3 seconds remaining. Kobe with a clutch save on the breakaway as the Gales went all in on that last push. Same crew for the face-off. Davis in for the puck drop. Everybody's stacked in front of the net. At this point, just fall on it. And they're just going to let it go. All right. Don't go too far. No ice cut between second and third. We're going to roll right in after about a 1 minute break here. All right, third period. Bullwinkle, Loudon, Davis in for the faceoff. Hodson and Baldy at the blue line. Davis in for the puck drop. 15 minutes on the board. Gales trailing 7-3. Canes took an early lead in the first. We're wrapped up 6-1. Davis wins it out to the boards. And that should have been an ice. Loudon overshot that one. Davis goes in with a hit. Canes bring it back the other direction. Baldy with a hit along the board. Sorry, folks, overshot. Shot. Cleared. Shot off the post in the shoulder. Kobe had it pinned. Comes out along the wall. Davis comes in to support. Canes player ejected. Shot wide. Davis with a broken stick. Gets his back up. Yours truly is having a extra expensive weekend now. Puck comes out to the blue line, kept in by the Canes. Lobbed up. Sorry, folks. Puck's an airborne. Could have been a high stick. Davis has it. Feeds it up to Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle. Shot. Still loose. Or, no, not sure. Yep, puck was stopped. All right. All right, 13:50 remaining. Gales coming out very aggressive in the third period as I try to make some headway on the differential here. Nervegna in. He's got Jennings and Parsons, Martin and Rubino. Gales win it back to the blue line. Rubino shot off the blocker. Loose out by the boards. Rubino couldn't hold that one in. And that's going to be an icing. .34 remaining in the third. Gales win it back out to the blue line. Rubino sends it to Martin. Couldn't feel that one. Opts to send it down low. Shot by Jennings. Recovers it. Gales on the power play. Sorry, folks. Didn't see the penalty. It was after the last shift. That could have been a slash. Fed across to Parsons. Parsons feeds it out to Jennings, but picked off. Kobe keeps that one out of the crease. Martin, airborne puck or pass out to the wall. Parsons gets tangled up, dropped. Jennings is taken down as well. Picks it up though at the goal line, feeds it to Rubino. Shot loose in the crease at the feet of the Canes. Shot, blocker save, comes out to Martin along the wall. Feeds it out to Rubino, high slot. Out to Nervegna, shot off the blocker and into the netting. Goalie for the Canes playing solid there during that shift. 13 seconds remaining. The penalty before was roughing as Volka was shoved well after the whistle into the boards. Kalea, Scroggum, Davis, Larison, and Posner. Davison for the face-off. 12:33 remaining in the third. Davis wins it back to Larison. Out to Posner. Shot. Goal! Tipped in. Looks like by Scroggum. And the Gales bring down the differential to 3 with a power play goal. Correction. Looks like it might have been Posner, not sure. All right. 3 goals left. Back to 5-on-5 play. 12:28 remaining. Davison for the faceoff. Same crew. Davis wins it again. Back to Larison. Larison chips it up the boards at Davis. Brings it in the zone. And Larison keeps it. Walks it through in the slot. Shot. Deflected wide. Davis reverses it back to himself. Gets pinned, tied up. Davis dumps him onto the ice. Canes get the clear. Get the clear. They bring it into their own zone for a regroup. And they have a man at the blue line. And they're going to say it's offsides. Canes bench not too happy with the referees at this point as the Gales pick up momentum. Sorry, let me add that goal on there. 7-4 in the third, 11:55. Gales chipping away at the scoreboard. Tritton comes in hot, picked up by Creel. Creel sends it down low, and the boys are going to get to work. Goalie comes out multiple times now. He's either come out deep into the zone. Baldy goes in for a hit, separates him from the puck, sent around the boards. Canes couldn't feel that one. Chipped up by Creel, out to Tritton. Tritton And that is a penalty. Gale's going to go on another power play as the Canes, no. Looks like they're going to put them both in there. Tritton going as well. He took a hit from behind right at the scoreboard, the score box. I'm not sure how they're going to call this here. I don't know if Tritton did something after the play. Gonna take a quick break here. The running average for ref negotiations is about 5 minutes. All right, the third ref cleared the conversation down to 2, and he's back. Conversation with the Gales bench. And now all 3 will head to the Canes bench. Oh, no, 2. Riveting stuff here in Chicago. As we've had more time with ref deliberation than ice and actual play. And we're going to have continued conversations, but we have refs in motion, folks. We might have a game here. Wait for it. And maybe final words, exchange numbers. We're good to go, I think. Extended hands. I miss you from the bench. All right, we're going to play some hockey again. 11:26 remaining in the third. Nervegna, Bowinkle, Parsons, Baldy, and I believe that is Hodson as your left defenseman. Fed back out to the blue line, kept in play by, Hodson. Shot, picked off. Loose out front, Bowinkle shot, goal! That's 2 for Bowinkle as the Gales close it up to within 2. All right. 7-5, 2 for Bowinkle. Loose puck at the faceoff dot. Player heading to the box. Maybe it should have been a 2 and a 10. Not sure what's happening here. Canes have 2 in there now. Davis sends it in the zone. Canes are going to pick that up, chip it off the glass. Kept in, fed to Davis. Davis sends it down low. That should have been enough sides. Fed out to the wall. Loose. And clears the zone. Canes bring it back the other direction. Clear breakaway. Backhand shot broken up by Martin. Canes recover, send it back down out to Parsons. Davis clears the zone to Parsons. Parsons bring it back the other direction. He's got Davis behind him. Jennings on the opposite side. Sent across the wall to Jennings. Jennings couldn't feel that one. Sends it back to the point. Picked up. Fed around. 2 players in the box. Fed out to Davis. Davis couldn't feel that one. Pass, Parsons gloves it, keeps it in play. Davis comes in to support. Davis in front. Shot, backhand, goalie with a pad save. He reverses. He's got Jennings in the slot. Parsons out to Larison. Off a body. Gales picking up tons of momentum here. Jennings feeds it back in the zone. Davis goes in for a change. On comes Folks. Parsons at the blue line shot. Hits a player, goes wide. Jennings now working as it's cleared, and that's going to be icing. A very much needed clear. Player for the Canes went to the locker room, came back. Didn't have any time on the board. All kinds of confusion. What's happening, though, is the Gales are closing up the gap from what was a 5-goal differential at the end of the first. Canes win that faceoff, bring it around, chip it off boards, and that's going to be, say it with me, folks, that's an icing.
Keep it going, boys. Let's go.
Coming on back. Folks, Kalea, Scroggum, Larison, and Posner. Folks in for the faceoff. 9:21 remaining. 2-goal differential. This point in the Dads singing a duo. Canes come away with that one. Gales tripped up on each other. Misconnection on the Canes through the neutral zone. Dangled around. Poke checked out by Larison. Canes recover back behind the net. Probably wrapping it around. Still loose. Cleared. And the Canes are going to back check through their own defensive zone. Folks presses them back around. Sent along the boards. Sent around the boards out to Scroggum. Scroggum couldn't feel that one. Chipped up by Larison. And that's got enough on it. That will be an icing. Tritton, Creel, Nervegna. Hodson, shot off a body. Baldy is the other defenseman on this one. Canes trying to get another shot off, goes wide into the other corner, bounces out in favor of Gales. Chipped up by Baldy. Creel taken down, couldn't field that one. Creel loses the stick. Shot, center mass. Shot by Tritton, that's a save. Whistle blown. 8:08 remaining in the third. Gales have 8 minutes to close the gap. Momentum swinging in their favor. Nervegna in for the face-off. Canes pick that one up, chip it up the boards. Saucer pass out to the opposite wall. Player lost it. Canes recover. Nervegna comes in to steal it. Chipped up to Tritton. Didn't catch that one. Baldy sends along the boards. Break out the other direction. Goalie's going to come out again. He got caught with a check last time he did that. Shot. Save Kobe. Sent around the boards. Creel comes down to pinch. Pins along the boards. Comes away with it. Sent out to the feet. Tritton gets the clear. Goes in for a partial change. Canes have an opportunity the other direction. Stick in there to prevent the shot. Player upturn. Should have been a slew foot. No call. Gales need to maintain composure here. Loose out front. Save Kobe's. 2 shots back to back there. Too many players in one spot back there. Stretch pass out. Missed connection. That's going to be an icing. Game picking up here. .6:55 remaining in the third. Davis, Wowden, Bullwinkle, Davison for the face-off. Wins it back into the corner. Rubino is going to get there, sends it around the boards, out to Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle has along the wall. Lost control, comes out to Martin. Martin sends it airborne into the zone. Goalie's going to cover that one. Gale's still in this one. Same crew as before, 6:37 now in the third. Davison for the face-off. Canes win that one back into their corner, send it around the boards. Chipped in, down low. Kobe sends it off into the corner. Through the slot. No one there, tipped wide. Evan Bullwinkle chips it up. They get the clear. And that's going to be an offsides. Fresh legs coming up. Neutral zone draw. They're going to put this one center ice because that's where the ref was standing. And that, 20 feet or so is pretty mighty. 6:05 remaining. Folks, Parsons, Jennings, Larson and Posner. Folks wins the face-off. Back to the D-man. Posner feeds it up to Jennings. Jennings backhands it, hits a body, and sends it down low. 5:53 remaining in the third. Gales need 2 to tie it. Need 3 to make it meaningful here. Jennings able to recover that one and send it down low. Comes out of the face-off circle, picked up by the Canes, and they get the clear to Larson. Larson sends it across, and they're going to might bring that one back. Let's see where they send this one. They're going to do this one center ice too. Folks in for the face-off. Canes win that one. Send it into the penalty boxes. 5:25 remaining. We're going to bring this one a little closer to the Canes net. Everybody lost control of the puck along the boards. Chipped in by the Canes. Larson on the back check, sends it around the boards. Canes trying to pick that one up in the opposite corner. Folks working down low, sends it across out to Parsons, to Jennings. Jennings trying to field a bouncing puck through the neutral zone. Canes recover that one. Canes bring it in, walk it around, and that's going to be a trip on Posner. And see if they call the hit afterwards as well.
Two in the box.
See what happens here. For sure, we got a tripping call. May have an ensuing retaliation and being walked to the box. Back home. Nervegna. Looks like we got offsetting penalties. We'll remain 5-on-5. Face off in the Gales defensive zone. Kalea, Stragum, Nervegna. Gales trying to recover off the face-off draw there. Crossing pass picked up by Scroggum. Fed the other way, Nervegna. Puck up, still in play, and that would be a hand pass. A football throw from the blue line to the hash marks. bring this one out in the neutral zone. Same crew as before. Baldy and Hodson on defense. Puck comes on back to the Gales defensive zone. Center around the boards. Canes keep it in play. Player lost an edge. Fed across to Hodson. Hodson brings up the wall, chips it up to Kalea. Shot sent wide off the pads. Trying to feed it out to Scroggum. He does. Off the boards, back to the blue line. Shot sent wide. Vegna loads up Baldy, sends it across the blue line. Hodson tipped that one out inadvertently, and the Canes go on the rush the other direction. Hodson lost the stick. It got tied up. Didn't want a penalty. Vegna feeds it up to Scroggum. Didn't clear. Canes have it in the high slot. Lots of blue on him. Sent across. Blocked. Loose out front. Nervegna gets in there. Couldn't get a stick in there and fed across into the slot. Deflected wide. 3:28 remaining. And that's not offside. No, offsides. All right. Neutral zone. Face off. Creel, Tritton, Davis, Martin, and Rubino. We're going to do this over to the right. Davis in for the face-off. 3:22 remaining. Gales down by 2. Asking Tritton to back up a wee bit. Creel gets tied up, and they're going to brush off the opponent for Davis in the face-off. Davis in. Davis gets tied up. Creel brings it in, sends it down low, dodges a hit, and the boys get to work. Sent around the boards, scooped up by Tritton, trying to hit Creel off the glass. That's up and out. And we're going to do a face-off.
Take nothing, give everything.
All right.
Let's go.
3:09 remaining in the third. Davis in for the face-off. Wins it into the corner. Canes come away, though. Chip it out, and they feed it down into the zone. No icing. Center on the boards. Creel couldn't get there in time. Shot off a body, bouncing in the air, kicked in. Comes out. Couldn't get the clear again. Rubino sending it off the boards. Comes out to Davis. Davis as well trying to get the clear. Larson, Rubino, bringing it up. He's got Tritton with him. Tritton rushing to the net. Davis at the point, covering for Rubino. Davis couldn't hold it in. It's a foot race the other direction. Davis gets position. Glove down.
Let's go.
Rubino picks that up. 2:16 remaining. Rubino feeds it up to Tritton. Couldn't get that one, and that's going to be an icing. It's going to come back to the Gales' defensive zone. Gales needing to pull out the stops here. Folks in for the face-off. Canes win it. Send it back low. Posner sends it around the boards. Loudon comes in. Gets position on it. Fed back the other direction, though. Canes couldn't get the shot off in the slot. Fed the other direction. Volwinkle. Loudon shot. Bouncing puck. Glove, a 3-on-1 opportunity. All right. Fresh legs for your forwards. Nervegna, Jennings, Parsons, Larson, and Posner at the blue line. 1:47 remaining in the third. This will be the last round robin game. From here, we'll see where things lie. And looks like the helmet button, or the helmet snap came off, and they're going to brush Nervigna out of the faceoff. Jennings comes in. Wins it back to Larison. Larison sends it up front. Backhand shot, loose out front. Gales couldn't capitalize on that one. Kept in play by Bosner. Feeds it down low, still in play. Walked up by Vowinkle. Empty net for Gales. Walks it across, sets it up. Comes out to the blue line. Shot by Larison, wobbles off to the right. 1:22 remaining in the third. Fed across. Fed out, kept in, overshot. Fed in to the zone, walked in by Parsons. Gales could hold on to it. Shot goes wide. That's going to be an icing with minute 2 remaining in the third. Gales empty net. Some fresh legs here. Davis, Folks, Martin, Tritton, Larison, and Vowinkle. Vowinkle with 2 already. Nope, Vowinkle coming back. Creel coming in now. Folks in for the faceoff. Kane sent it into the corner, sent it around the boards. Picked up by Martin, chipped the other direction. Creel is going to recover that back to Larison. Fed out to Tritton and chipped in. Didn't get all the way in. 48 seconds remaining. And that's going to be an icing as well. 42.7 seconds. New crew, Parsons, Nervigna, Jennings, Vowinkle, Larison, and Martin. Empty net for Gorman, 42.7 seconds. Sent across the boards. Martin keeps it in play. Canes recover, chip it up and out. 32. Off the wall, picked up by the Canes. Shot, bouncing wide. No icing on that one as he made the zone. Martin brings it back the other directions. Fed up, chipped in, just off net. Canes send it across. Goalie trying to get a goalie goal. Martin backhands it up through the neutral zone. Nervigna on the forecheck. 4 seconds left. Shot, loose out front. Helmet comes off. And 1.9 seconds left in the game as everybody crashed the net. Offense is taken, feelings hurt, emotions high. And that's going to pretty much wrap up the game. We're going to pull away here. More fighting ensuing. As the ref ejects a player from the game, sends him off. Sticks thrown, player her.
Be smart, kid. Let's
All right, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for the game. Gales going 0-2-1 over the weekend. Everybody refs trying to clear out the zone. We're going to see if they do a handshake or not. I'm assuming no. See Vowinkle taken off the ice. And that's going to be a wrap. Game this evening, assuming it'll go into the consolation. We're not going to do handshakes here. Refs waving everybody off. Sticks and gear being handed back over to their owning teams. And Gales wrapped up for the morning. Keep an eye out on the channel. There'll be a game later today. Not sure where things are going to fall in the standings, whether we'll be heading into the playoff series or into the consolation bracket. Stay tuned and keep an eye out. Thanks everybody for watching. See you later today.